reminded to say that the deadline for submission for the clerk is February 1st. And if not submitted by deadline, there's now a $250 fine that will be imposed. So thank you for your attention to this important matter. I feel you, I have to fill them out too. So let's get started. I'm going to ask Council Graff to do our roll call. Where is?
I'm behind you, James.
Oh my goodness.
Nice to see everybody in person.
Yes.
And James, on the point about the economic interest filings, if anyone has questions as you're digging into them, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to try to help with the questions. So you'd like me to call the roll?
Absolutely.
Okay, Dr. Johnson.
Here.
Ms. Sabu.
Here.
Mr. Quigley.
Here.
Ms. Lang.
Here.
Rick.
Here.
Steve.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We got more informal as we went along.
Don't forget your members on the phone, please.
Hey, Lenny, great to see you.
And Joe, too.
Good morning. Good morning. COVID finally caught up with me.
Yay. Joe, I hope you're feeling okay.
I am. Welcome. I wish I was there to welcome you to Capital One Hall properly, but go enjoy Footloose coming to Capital One Theater pretty soon. So
yes, thank you very much. What a lovely, this is such a lovely building too. I'm going to ask, first thing we're going to approve the minutes of our last meeting. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the December 2022 meeting? Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? I'm going to have Council Graff call the roll and record the votes.
All right, I'll start with Joe.
yay.
Aye.
Winnie? Oh, there we go.
And was Rocky on the phone or anybody else?
I do not think so.
Okay. Ron. Aye. Holloway.
Aye.
James.
Aye.
Kathy.
Aye.
Rick.
Aye.
Steve.
Aye.
The minutes are approved.
One other minor housekeeping item too is we had to make a minor update to the last minutes, the November 2022 minutes. And I'll read quickly the change. It was a change from and to award the president the IRS maximum allowable for 2022 promptly after the IRS announces that figure. Should have read, and to award the president the IRS maximum allowable deferred compensation for 2022 promptly after the IRS announces that figure. A minor but important note, but as part of that, we need to have a motion to reapprove the minutes for that minor change so that—
James, sorry to interrupt you, particularly from behind your back, but I think it's the reference to 2022 that needs to be changed to 2023.
Correct, that is correct,
for not getting the language right the first time around, but you want to have it correct for the board.
That's right. The only change looks to be was the date was given for 2022 when it should have said 2023. Can I have a motion to reapprove these updated minutes from November?
So moved.
Second. We have a second. Is there any discussion? I call the question. Council Graff, call the roll.
Lenny.
Aye.
Joe.
Aye.
Ron. Aye. Holloway.
Aye.
James.
Aye.
Kathy.
Aye.
Rick.
Aye.
Steve.
Aye. Awesome.
Good. Thank you.
We're going to ask our new treasurer Vitalich, to present the financial report.
Well, I do former Treasurer Emeritus Partridge justice in presenting this report briefly and accurately. I will say, I'll remind all commissioners, this is a really important duty for all of us as oversight of the EDA. So please, if you have questions, please reach out to myself or Donna or the chairman. But on page 13 of your report, you see an overview prepared by staff in terms of where we are on budget. The most important thing is we are on track for our fiscal year, which is approaching at the end of June, I believe. Correct, Donna? I'm correct on that? Yep. And we are on track. There was a nice chunk of change in savings of a new lease that was signed during the pandemic. And so there was a rent abatement in there, but that is the treasurer's report.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna move into closed session. So now the commission's gonna we'll go into closed session. Is there a motion to convene in closed session pursuant to Virginia Code Section 2.2-3711, A39 for the discussion of consideration of information subject to the exclusion in subdivision 3 of Virginia Code Section 2.2-3705.6. I memorized that too. I need to, related to economic development. Do I have a motion to move into closed session?
So moved.
Well, I'm going to ask, is there a motion to reconvene into open session?
So moved.
Is there a second? Awesome. Is there any discussion? I can call the question. Council can call the roll, or we could do it through.
I'll just ask, is there an objection to reconvening in
Yeah.
open session?
No.
Okay, then we're back in open session.
Awesome. Council will call the roll for, I would just say, maybe we do it by unanimous vote that we can close
Yeah,
we can adjourn.
Yeah, I'm gonna first, James, just to tick the box. So I'll ask each of the commissioners to certify that on my advice, the items that were discussed in the closed session were permitted under the statutory citation that I gave to James. And so I'll just go through for the record and get that and ask Ms. Hainsworth to vote on that question. Is Mr. Vigilic on? How about Dr. Johnson?
Oh, aye, yes, yes,
And
yes.
Ms. Sabu?
Aye.
Mr. Quigley?
Aye.
Ms. Lang?
Aye.
Mr. Wagner?
Aye.
Mr. Partridge? Mr. Mitchell?
Aye.
Terrific.
And then vote to adjourn. Can we do that?
It's a pleasure to adjourn. If there's
Yeah.
no objection, we can
There
adjourn.
we go.
It's a
Awesome.
great session.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much.